I'm Tim, we're at Longplay. I've just watched a film called Separation. I'm going to make 3 dishes that relate to it. The first up, SABZI KHORDAN, is a traditional way in Iran of starting a meal. I'm going to do southern fried chicken in Persian spices on challah, which is an Iranian way of making rice. And then for dessert, marshmallow, strawberry and rosewater, served with some ice cream and some Persian fairy floss. So Separation is about a man and a woman getting a divorce in contemporary Iran and all the complications that arise from that. It's such an amazing film. It's sort of quite different to the other films that we've watched the last few weeks. It's a snapshot into sort of an affluent family, broken family in Tehran. This dish is just unadorned herbs, and then I'm going to make a feta cheese dip. It's about people sharing the one plate and being together. I've got my basil, got some chives, I'll probably put some spring onion in there as well, some watercress. And, I love mint and salads. You know, it might seem foreign to us eating, straight herbs or a bit too intense, but I've really taken to it. The only thing you really have to do with this is just make sure your herbs are washed and dried. Basically, I've just got some hung yogurt already done, so just maybe 100 grams of that. My really tasty sheep's feta. It's actually called Persian feta. A little bit of mustard, a little bit of honey. I think everyone loves honey, except vegans. Makes me so sad. That's just basically my feta dip. I'm just gonna spread it on my platter, like this. Got some heirloom radishes here, all different colours. I feel like I'm almost like I'm making a pizza. Whacking on the pepperoni. We've just got some pistachios. If I asked you the question, how do you get your seeds out? How would you, and that's where spanking the pomegranate comes in. Where every time I do it, I don't know, there's something about it. For years I'd be like, digging them out, and then you get all these white bits, and it'd be like such an annoying process. And then someone just told me, spank it. Might go a bit of almond as well. Just give it a little bit of a spicy note to it. A splash of olive oil. Just a big bowl of fresh herbs. Some whipped feta adorned with some nuts, some radish, some pomegranate, chili, some flatbread. My SABZI KHORDAN, traditional way in Iran of starting a meal. Now I'm going to cook Persian spice southern fried chicken. I've got my chicken cutlet. Got my spice mixture mixed with some corn flour, a spectrum of eastern spices. I'm going to batter this twice, buttermilk in the spice mixture, deep fry it, and then I'm going to serve it on challah, which is a traditional way of preparing rice in Iran. So now I'm just going to crack a couple of eggs, mix it with the buttermilk. Just about 200 mils of buttermilk here. I'm just going to grab my chicken cutlet, I'm going to coat it in this Persian spiced corn flour, dip it into my egg buttermilk mixture. And then I'm going to drop it back into my flour, so it kind of gets the double spice treatment. So to cook it through, you have to finish it off in the oven, but just to get it nicely coloured, nicely browned, do that in the oil. I think the wife in the film is symbolic of a Western influence in contemporary Iran. She's an English teacher, her appearance is Western, she's got red hair, and I wanted to capture that clash of cultures in this dish. Southern fried chicken, traditionally American, Western, served on the traditional way of cooking Iranian rice, the challah. So that's no Colonel Sanders. So mayonnaise, once you know how to do it, you never go back. 1 whole egg, 2 egg yolks, good splash of white wine vinegar, good tablespoon of mustard, mix them together, turn on your food processor, and then slowly pour in the oil. I might just add the juice of 1 lime, but I'm going to add the rind of 2. You get really good at aiming things in bins, working in kitchens. It's like weird kind of basketball. Bang. Quick whiz just to combine it. And that's my lime mayonnaise. I'm not going to Nigella close up because I'm not sure where you're going to put this. I know you've already sold my soul to the internet. So I'm just going to make a really simple cucumber salad. Because it's such a rich preparation, you kind of just want something really fresh just to balance it out. So I've just got my julienne cucumber here, nice and fine. Just add to that a bit of mint. A little bit of spring onion, pepper, salt, olive oil. So the chicken's just come out of the oven. Spoon on the rice. There's the finished dish. That's my Persian spiced southern fried chicken. What makes Iranians unique is they focus on getting that tahdig, which is that crispy bit of rice at the bottom of the pan. So it's a bit of the Midwest and the Mid-East. The marshmallow, the Persian fairy floss, you know, relate to childhood and the two child characters that are really central to the film. They're the most likeable characters in the film, and yeah, they're sort of the two pillars of truth. 200 grams of strawberries, about a teaspoon of rose water. It's pretty powerful stuff. Cool. 300 grams of caster sugar, about 100 grams of trimoline, about 80 grams of this strawberry puree. I'm just going to add that to that. It smells like strawberry bubble gum. So now I'm just going to heat this up, bring it to the boil. So you need extra strong gelatin. This is titanium grade. Now it's cooled. I'm just going to pour it into a lined tray that's been lightly oiled and pop it in the fridge for a couple hours. Such a weird food, marshmallow. Sort of almost like not really food, is it? I think it's probably the most peculiar food I've ever made. Just going to ease it out. We'll have my little piece of marshmallow that's going to go with my ice cream and fairy floss. This is Persian fairy floss. This one's vanilla, this one's saffron. I'm going to grab this pistachio-cinnamon honey date ice cream. It's getting pretty freaky. So there it is, a marshmallow pistachio ice cream Persian fairy floss dessert, inspired by the children in the film A Separation. These are the finished dishes. I've got my whipped feta dip with my fresh herbs, my pita bread. Got my southern fried chicken that's coated in my Persian spices. And this is my marshmallow pistachio ice cream fairy floss dessert. So there we go. Food and film. I like the concept of eating in a different way. Like this, the communal side of thing. You offer it to them, and then and they should offer it back, and they offer it to them, and then you go through. You get stuck in this cycle of just like, no, 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 you have it. No, I couldn't think about it. No, I've had enough.
Awesome.
Cool.